Hey, how would you like to learn 3 powerful steps to get high quality new patient referrals for free starting right from day one? Hey, I'm Dr. Fred, and we help people double their retention, create a generational legacy, have generations coming for lifetime care, even into the generations that aren't born yet. Would you like more purpose driven patients that are going to refer not only their immediate family, but extended family and friends for free with high quality referrals? Hey, we're going to go over this in the August Generational Retention Boot Camp, where doctors are going to go there. They're going to add 20 visits to their PVA in 2.5 days. So if you want to learn how to do that, here's one of the things that we're going to teach right in the first 3 hours on Friday morning, August 22nd. 3 steps to get high quality patients for free. What's step one? Step one is I got to know the principle. We're going to show you how to communicate that. Spine and nervous systems, foundation of life and health in the body. Spinal cord's a lifeline. Carries energy from the spinal cord into all the organs. One, keep you alive. Two, the amount of energy going through there determines whether you're in the state of health or state of disease. They got to get that. What's important about that? Because lifeline becomes lifestyle. Once they get that, guess who's got spinal cords controlling their life and health? Family. But here's the kicker. That's not the first thing. The first question is, are you explaining that in a way that people get that the spinal cord is a lifeline as their identity, not as anatomy? Because people say, oh, yeah, I understand. No, your health is controlling your life. Do they get it as an identity, or do they understand it as anatomy? Because if they get it as anatomy, they're not going to refer. But when they get it as identity, it's automatic referrals. Here's the most powerful step right here. You have to tell them what they weren't told. So here's the step. You got to create an enemy. When two people have something that they don't want in common, it creates automatic connection, unity, and affinity. It creates a more bonded relationship. Well, how do you do that? How do you create the enemy? Well, what's the enemy? The medical paradigm, not medical doctors, but the medical paradigm. Why? Because they never told them the spinal cord is a lifeline. They never told them that spinal structure affects energy in the body. They never told them that spinal structure and posture are determining how much energy, the amount of energy getting through the spinal cord that now has caused progressive degeneration of their body. That's why I have asthma, constipation. That's why I have all this, right? Now, if you don't believe that, go to elitecoachingllc.com, get the Back to Health book, get a digital copy that's free. And there's a bunch of medical studies that show the correlation between posture, how the function of the spinal cord, and the majority of diseases that people are dying from today, including cancer, autoimmune, and a shortened lifespan. Yep, it's true. Medicine knows that. So, one, they have to get the principle. Two, nobody told them. Their pain-based chiropractor didn't tell them. Their MD didn't tell them when they got on medication. Nobody told them. So they've suffered their whole life unnecessarily because they didn't know the truth about spinal cord being the lifeline. Now, when they hear that, automatic correlation with kids. Now, here's the next thing. The third step, generational patterns. Hey, they got it from their parents, a generation before them, from their parents, aunts, uncles. It was passed down to them. Their spinal structure was passed down to them. Now, it's not genetic, it's mostly acquired. Why? Kids mimic patterns. Families develop the same habits, same postures. Some of it may be genetic, anatomical anomalies, but that's rare. It's more common that they mimic their family members, same beliefs, same posture, same lifestyle, similar food. The whole thing, most of it is acquired. And if you've x-rayed enough parents and kids, you could overlay those x-rays. They are almost the same spine. Parents are obviously more advanced. So what are you going to tell them? Now that they know it's not a lifeline, now that they've suffered their whole life because nobody told them, what will every parent do? Anything to stop their kid from suffering like they did, and they're passing it to their children. So just like anything, moms bring a generational pattern, dads bring a generational pattern, boom, goes right into their kids. They got multiple kids. What pattern? Do you have to know the spouse's pattern to know what's being passed to the kids? Absolutely. When you do this on day one, they get the principle. They got to get as identity and not anatomy. Two, what they weren't told, you got to create an enemy. Do you think that's important to know? That your spinal structure has been determining the amount of energy going through your spinal cord that has been breaking down your body progressively your whole life, and now you show up with 18 different health problems? Is that important? Then generational patterns. Your mom had autoimmune. You're developing autoimmune. Your kid has allergies. It's the same pattern, and you get to break that pattern right now because you have a message that can change the health of your family tree, not just your family, but we're going to start with your immediate kids. Great question. Which kid is just like you? Which kid has the most health problems? Which kid is following that pattern? Do you think it'd be a great idea if we checked to see if they're following the same pattern you are? What if you could stop that in your children? Do you think that's important to have them checked? By the way, your pediatrician didn't tell you that. No, they just put your kid on antibiotics. No, they just gave him an asthma inhaler. No, they just put him on drugs. No, they want to put him on antidepressants. La, la, la. You know the story, right? Three things. Principle, create an enemy, generational patterns. It works like clockwork. How do I know? Because we did this on the Day One Day Two boot camp in June. More family referrals for free that are becoming automatic than ever before. We're going to cover it again, and then we're going to go how to boost your PBA 20 to 30 visits in 2 days. It happens like clockwork because it's based on human behavior. Click on the link below. Schedule a generational legacy call with me. Not only will I show you how to implement these tips, but we can show you how you can literally double your PVA, minimally add 20 to 30 visits to your PVA, give you a whole new practice. Oh my God, man. Give you a whole, you'll make an impact on generations come. If you want that, schedule a legacy call. Let's talk about it and let's make a bigger impact. Hey, here it is. Be the lighthouse, man. That's that light is the chiropractic message right there. That's you. All right, I'll see you.